They'll try and start this drive in the air. He dumps it off to Barkley. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, this defense for the Commanders is very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
The numbers last week for Toney:
6 catches,
70 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
On second down, there's the option going left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be first down, Giants. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Second and 5. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game.
And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he's probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Out of the gun now on third down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef, they want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. That quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They're going to look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gibson again. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeau.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Back to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
New York's offense back out there and set to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
A give to Gibson running right.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Able to connect with Dotson.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Now a first carry for their fullback. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And Washington able to strike for 6.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And New York set to take the field.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception,
but when this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl, and the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've We've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
The Giants on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And the Giants send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Taken right around the 44. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Pass complete. Now race for the marker.
They'll set up to throw.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 8. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. In the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
He's going to try and do this himself.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And Washington able to strike for 6. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, Picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
No gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line.
So here's Washington now to take over.
They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll run with Gibson.
And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. This offense, #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got them another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Once more, Gibson.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
Holding, offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He'll drop to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far.
This will be 3rd and 6. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
They run the toss now with Gibson. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw here.
Complete. It's Dotson. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Going right back to Dotson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Touchdown!
Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The New York set to take the field.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. yards is the distance on the punt there.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here comes Antonio Gibson as he's set for another drive.
He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. He'll look to throw.
Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. Second half starts with a run by Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Now back to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commanders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 42. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Completes it to Hardman.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A handoff for Gibson.
Oh, able to avoid him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
62 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 2nd down and inches. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Gibson again.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ballgame.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going